I'm going to be reacting to a video by the name of 6 Muslims versus 1 secret non-Muslim. Odd man out. Okay, let's see if I can guess who the Muslim is. Or who isn't the Muslim, I should say.
What comes to your mind when you think of Muslims? Do you put them in a box based on biases heard from the media, your peers, or just unknown sources? As you play along this episode of Odd Man Out, think of how you pick them.
What? How what?
We brought together 7 Muslims.
I'm Muslim.
I'm Muslima.
I'm Muslim.
I'm Muslim. I'm Muslim.
I'm Muslim.
I'm Muslim.
Wait.
One is a liar.
I think the one who said I'm Muslim, that's the one who's not Muslim. Because, yeah, Muslims don't say Muslim, as they say in America. In the UK, we say Muslim, but that's the accent thing. It's not that we can't say Muslim. It's just the accent. But in America, they say Muslim.
If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize.
It's the Muslim guy, definitely, who said that.
If the liar survives, they win the entire prize.
Also, there's a surprise this episode. Not that the cast is all moles, but for the first time, the prize money will decrease for each round the players continue past round 2.
Oh,
We're like the families from
Pakistan.
Same. Wow. Yeah. What part?
Karachi.
Oh, Karachi. Islamabad.
Yeah, I'm also Pakistani too, but I'm from Karachi as well.
I mean, my family, we're just from New York, but I know that my grandfather had converted to Muslim.
I'm Palestinian.
Islam. He's not converted to Muslim, he converted to Islam. Islam is the religion. Muslims are the people. It's not like Christianity where a person is a Christian and then their religion is Christianity. It's different. The religion is Islam, the people are Muslims. So,
Indian.
Oh, yeah.
Palestinian,
Parents
okay.
born, raised there, first generation.
I'm Jordanian, which is next to Palestine.
I
Yeah.
lived in Amman for 2 years when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah.
I just came from Amman like 2 years and a half ago.
Cool.
So
I have a
I'm new
friend
here
there.
in the States.
Yeah, I'm from Bangladesh.
Oh, okay.
Sylhet. My parents are from first generation as well.
How did your family implement Islam growing up?
Albag was asking a lot of questions, and she was kind of trying to get information out of the others, so I suspected that.
My community growing up wasn't, there was a lot of, white people, Latino people, and I always felt like I was the only Muslim.
No, I relate to that too because, I'm African American, so I think it's not expected of me to be, but growing up, that's just what I was taught, from my father, from my grandfather. After my father had passed away, it made me look at everything he taught me, So I got right back into it.
Yeah.
Actually, when the slaves were brought to America, 30% of the slaves were actually Muslims. Many people don't know that. They stripped their religion, their cultural beliefs. They stripped everything from them. So a number of them are Muslims. So yeah, being black and being Muslims is not something that is, it's not a foreign thing. As you can see, I'm African, I'm Muslim. I'm from Islamic country.
I mean,
Proud
growing up
Islamic
Muslim,
country.
my mom's white, so it was kind of like a half culture,
Yeah.
But I did the Sunday school thing, and I finished the Quran twice, so
Yeah.
it wasn't as strict Muslim.
I come from a Muslim family. My mom
Sunday
is not
school.
strict. However, she wears hijab, but she never enforced it on us. She always tells us when it's the right time for you and you feel it within your
No
heart
one
that you want to
forces
wear
anything
hijab,
on you.
then you're gonna wear hijab.
Yeah, no one thought. I hate that idea of people thinking the hijab is something that is forced upon people, And for her to be a Muslim and then to say that outright, oh, my mom did not force me to put the hijab on. Why would you even need to say that? You're contributing to a bad stereotypes that people have about Muslim families and Muslim parents forcing hijabs on their children, on their daughters, No one forced the hijab on me. I'm a grown-ass woman. I used to wear it. I took it off because I thought, I can do whatever I want. And then I came back to it as an adult, because I started identifying with being a Muslim. I started associating with my culture and my background and my religion more. So the more connected you are to your roots as a Muslim person, the more you would want to show off your deen, as they say.
was looking for like little clues, and I know with like Zaina, she wore an evil
Yeah,
eye.
that's
and like
haram.
my mom taught me
That's haram.
that in Islam, like the evil eye, like you're not supposed to
That
wear
is haram.
What's it like being Muslim?
Yeah, that is true. That is major. That is shirk and that is kufr. You know, little trinkets and like the evil eye and stuff like that. That's not to protect you from evil. You know, it's haram to actually wear that. Many Muslim countries, many Muslim people wear it because it's part of their culture. Turkish people, there's a lot of that in Turkey. The evil eye, they sell that everywhere in Turkey. It's part of their culture, but it's not Islamic culture. It's completely forbidden. It's haram. It's dhanbi. It's shirk and it's kufr. Google those words if you want to know what that is.
Muslim person, what's we found like the hardest thing being Muslim, at least maybe here.
Being
Wearing
Muslim
the
for me,
hijab.
it's funny because, you know, I'm very liberal, I guess, in a way. It's hard because some people, again, just put you in a box and they're like, wait, but you're not wearing a hijab and, you know, you wear tank tops.
My mom wears the hijab. I've always kind of envied that, like, she can wear her Islam, like, publicly outside.
Exactly.
Because, like, sometimes I'll see another lady walking down the street wearing a hijab and I want to say Assalamu alaikum, but I don't want to just be like some random guy who she might, like, be afraid of on the street just trying to talk to her. For high school, I went to a Catholic all-guys school, so that was very different.
When he mentioned that he went to a Catholic school, I was a bit thrown off because...
Wait. The guy has my name. It's funny because I was just telling, like, not long ago, I was telling my mum that my name, Ayan, his spell is different. My one is spelled with 2 A's. His one is 3 A's. But the name Ayan in Asian communities is it's a male's name. But since I'm Somali, it's a female's name. In my culture, that's a female's name. Yeah, it's kind of funny. People, when I tell Asian people my name is Ayan, they're like, isn't that a boy's name? And I'm like, no, actually, that's the girl's name in my culture. You know?
You would assume that they would go to a school based off of their religion.
It was like, it was a school that was close by and my mom, like, wanted me to, like, all boys, I don't want, like, you with girls around kind of thing.
Okay.
And for her, it's still like it's another religious institution that's going to be teaching like similar values and
No.
just like morals kind of stuff.
No.
Oh no. Okay. I guess.
Okay.
Sorry.
What?
You know, she didn't get to really talk a lot, and again, she said she was like, you know, half white, and so it seemed very obvious. We love you so much. Thank you so much. Alhamdulillah.
Because I'm half white, I think it definitely made people suspicious of me because I don't look Pakistani at all, so they'd probably think that I was lying when I told them that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You can be any race and be a Muslim, you know? My brother-in-law is white. He's white American and he's a Muslim. And my nieces and nephews are Muslim. Since their father and their mother is Muslim. So the whole race thing is ridiculous to think that you're this race, you can't be a Muslim.
That's like more factual
Weird.
Yeah,
questions.
it's like,
yeah.
Could we talk about like Ramadan for everyone?
Yeah.
And that's just like what it's like fasting, what it feels like for you, what your family does.
It's like being around people who are not like doing it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
your friends want to hang
yeah,
out.
like,
Let's go get
bro,
food.
like,
You're
let's
like,
go get
I'll watch
food.
you guys
I'm
eat.
like,
Yeah, and sometimes
Yeah.
like watching people eat for me, it like helps. Like I don't know why I used to work
watching Food Network.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like a torture kind of thing to ourselves.
I've heard from like my family back home too. At least like it is this case in Karachi, but like what's nice is that in Ramadan they close the restaurants and stuff until iftar, so it makes it even easier for you to like go ahead and still practice because you know sometimes you're out like go out with your friends and eat like not eat but like just watch them and they'll be like, I don't want to eat in front of you. Are you okay? I'm
it's like, bro, it's cool.
The recent Ramadan, like it was a time when I was a bit younger and I was in high school and I was going through like a very like rebellious time.
Yeah.
It was during Ramadan when I just like I had this like realization like I'm not doing the right thing right now.
Yeah.
And it was that time where I really like transformed.
The reason I was suspicious of Ayan, and I feel like anytime when I'd peek around, I just saw him like scanning everybody, kind of looking a little fidgety. Someone would say something, and then he'd be, oh yeah, me too.
I try to fast at least like 3 to 4 days out of the week, just to kind of give myself that opportunity to do it. There was 1 month I did it every day, and it was like the best month. Yeah, it really is. But
once you get used to it, you would get it. Like it was hard for me when I was younger to fast all the days.
No alcohol or like no pork. Do you guys like feel strongly about one thing about Islam?
What?
Or but like not about the others.
Everything.
I mean, I feel very strongly about like not eating pork. I just remember, you know, that's like something that my father really like told me, you know, like pork is swine, you know, so like I stay like completely away from it, you know.
I've even had conversations with my mom where we'd be like, if like Allah came down right now and said it's okay, like I still don't think I really would eat it. To me, just like I just see it as gross, like that's just I don't.
Exactly.
Like that.
For me, I also think the no alcohol thing is pretty big for me also because I learned in middle school it's like the mother of all sins, so I really stay away from it.
Ayan. Everyone's voted everyone out. Oh. Albab. Bye, Albab. Hit the Albab.
I was like, dang.
It felt like there was more pressure just to find them all quicker, and I didn't. I feel like I wanted to get into some deeper questions.
What is up with the volume? What is going on?
Like, how on a scale of 1 to 10, how devout do you guys think you are?
Okay, for me, around 6 years ago, I had a very bad car accident, and I was almost dead. Like, I stayed in the hospital for 3 months, and I have a scar in my face now, if you can see it. It was a very bad experience, however, it got me closer to Allah.
A car hit us, and I had to go through the front window. I thank God I'm alive, that I'm healthy, that there's nothing wrong.
I'd say like I'm like a 5 because I don't really have anyone like that's like, you know, I just not like within like my family big like that, you know, so the lessons that we're taught, you know what I'm saying, that's I embody those, maybe not all the, you know, the other things that come with it, you know.
Can we talk about an experience where you encountered someone that was speaking down on you or whatnot?
For me, it was maybe I think my sophomore year of high school. I got this one sweatshirt that like had in Arabic written Nasha and Yadum, and under in English this too shall pass. And some random kid who I didn't know like skates up to me and says like, oh, so you're a terrorist. I was just like taken aback. I was like, excuse me. I think I was like 15, but that was like the first time for me that I really experienced.
I wish someone would have said that to me face to face. No one has ever been sort of openly Islamophobic to me, because you'll get it. You'll definitely get it from me. You know, I'm not gonna shrink down and cry and say, why me? It's gonna pop off, you know? I'm African. I don't take any nonsense from anyone. But online, I've received a lot of Islamophobic comments and stuff like that. And, you know, those people are losers, pathetic people that would never say that to you. If they were literally in front of you, they wouldn't. So, yeah.
And we're just little like, whoa, like, where does this come from? This kid looked like he was 12. He looked younger than me.
He
already has these ideas of like, oh, you're a terrorist just because you have like maybe some Arabic written on your sweatshirt. Almost every time I've gone to the airport, whether it was with my family or by myself, any of us would be pulled to the side for a little random search. There is definite kind of prejudice involved in that, I believe.
I can go. It was basically it was in middle school, and we were in PE class, and a kid goes up to me, and because he heard my last name. He called me a terrorist, and I completely lost myself and started cursing at him. And then afterwards, I had this whole realization, like,
not Ayan. Leave Ayan alone.
Alright, so this has happened for the first time. There's a 5-way tie.
Oh my gosh.
So each person will be asked one question by any other participant.
Why were you put into a Catholic school?
Honestly, it was 3 minutes from our house. My parents wanted a school that would teach similar values.
Are you a Muslim?
Wallahi, I'm Muslim.
Like, what's the biggest thing to you that means that you're Muslim?
So I was hijabi in high school, but then when I entered like UCLA, I took off my scarf. But I think that because of this, I actually grew closer to Islam. Would you mind listing all 5 prayers and like when in the day that they happen?
Fajr.
Dang, well, I don't know why I'm on the spot right now. But
start with Fajr in the morning.
It's
Dhuhr.
Crap.
Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, Isha.
It's like morning. I watch my dad do it a lot. You know.
What was like the point that really that turned you to find Allah a bit more, I guess?
Oh yeah, I mean like I was just like partying a lot, doing a lot of like bad things, like, and my whole family's really religious, so
Yeah.
I'm from Bangladesh. Like, you won't meet a Bengali that's not Muslim, you know?
Exactly.
How can you be exempt from fasting? Do you know?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. If you are very sick and you are under medication and it's threatening your life, you should not fast.
Pregnancy.
Especially for elder people.
No, it's pregnancy and illness and the elderly. Yeah. 3 things actually. That's what the Catholic school. It's called the Catholic school.
Raise your hand if you're certain that the mole is still in the box.
Why is it so low? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it red?
Oh, bro.
It's not good, is it? It was with the earrings?
Like my gut instinct was Zaina, and so I wish I would said if it's too well, it's got to be her.
She fit the character very well, but the reason why I didn't go further with it was because I had met Muslims who were like her.
No, but I really want to tell you the truth. I know a lot of Quran. I've studied Quran.
Were you raised up in another religion? Are you ex-Muslim?
No. I'm Christian.
Oh.
That's what I thought, because it was
But we are only 2% out of the population in Jordan. We're very, very few. I want this every day. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't. I felt bad because they're all nice. Because I know I'm a liar, and they're all super sweet.
You know, I'm not as knowledgeable.
I was completely wrong. I thought it was the guy this whole time because he had earring on. Oh, Maskeen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Omari. I'm sorry.
And I'm not. I have tattoos. You know, I don't follow necessarily the guidelines. I'm not strict.
You don't, yeah.
You know, I just know that it's a personal relationship.
We all have our own ways we practice, and we understand that just because somebody practices it a little bit less.
No, that needs to stop. That way of thinking needs to stop. There's no such thing as we all have a way of practicing the deen. There's one way of practicing the deen, you know? There's no, oh yeah, I can be a Muslim and then I can... That's the mentality that people have. That's what makes people, you know, leave the deen. Because they think you can just be a Muslim whichever way you want. That's not Islam. That's not our religion. That sounds like Christianity to me, you know? You follow what the Nabi taught us strictly, and that's it. Anyways, did you think it was the guy too? Did you get it right? Let me know what you think. Till next time. Bye.